What's going on, guys? Solid Nate here. And there's big news, of course, with the NFL, if you guys watch. Damar Hamlin, I'd never heard of this guy until last night. Damar Hamlin was playing football. He was on defense. He's a safety for the Buffalo Bills. And he tackled a guy, and the guy that had the ball kind of crashed into him in his chest. Wasn't really that big of a deal. It didn't look like it anyways, but Damar Hamlin fell to the ground. He kind of shakes it off, stands up, and then he tips over. And if I'm feeling ambitious, I may edit some things in here so you can see it. I probably won't, but you can find all the footage anywhere. Just type in Damar Hamlin collapses. You guys have probably mostly seen it already. But anyways, the big question now to me, Damar Hamlin's in the hospital. He's intubated. The thing that I think is crazy about that is, recently enough, I don't know when intubation became something that was possible. I really don't know. Couldn't have been super long ago. In other words, I don't think when the Cowboys are out there doing their thing, you could just get intubated. I do not think so. I know they started doing amputations probably back then, but when did they have a machine breathe for a person? I mean, geez, I don't know. We could just look it up. I would imagine that probably happened like in 1920, 1930. So, I mean, it's pretty recent in human history that it was even a possibility. So, in other words, what I'm trying to say is that in prior times in the world's history, if that would have happened, the person would have just been dead, Okay, and so I just looked it up. When was intubation first used? And it says in the early 1870s was the first time that actually happened. However, I think the internet probably made its debut maybe in like the 70s or 80s, but people didn't mainstream it until like the 90s, correct? Something like that. So I'm guessing that it wasn't really mainstream where every hospital could just handle it until, again, probably like the 1920s or 30s. I don't know. I'd like to just look it up on Wikipedia. Let me just do that real quick. But let's see if they tell us here on Wikipedia. Well, no, there's nothing that really. Wikipedia failed big time. Wikipedia on intubation is literally a sentence, and I'll read it for you. It says, intubation, sometimes entubation, is a medical procedure involving the insertion of a tube into the body. Patients are generally anesthetized beforehand. Examples include tracheal intubation and the balloon tamponade with a Sengitson-Blackmore tube, a tube into the gastrointestinal tract. So in other words, guys, I mean, there is not a whole lot of... I really don't think it's been that recent in human history. So most of the time, he just would have been simply dead. It would have been over. Bam, his life is over. He takes a hit, boom, he's dead. Isn't that nuts? But, sorry for, prolonging the whole point of the video that I wanted to make. It's almost like I should just make a new one. When will the NFL play the next game and what's going to happen? I was talking to my friends, and my friend T-Belly brought up what I think is the best solution. They should come up with a date. It's not going to be tonight. It's too damn late. It's already, 5:37 as the taping of this video. PM on a Tuesday. It's not going to be tonight. I think they're going to try to get some more clarity on Hamlin. But they have to come up with a date. I would think Wednesday, maybe Friday. But these teams have to play, so quickly after that. So I'm thinking Wednesday would be a good time. They should figure that out. Give the Bills the right to forfeit the game if they want. Otherwise, they have to show up and play. We're not just going to stop the NFL. Way too much money on the line, guys. And if you've noticed anything about your life, it should probably be that everybody wants money. Everybody wants your money. Money's everything. I've noticed that now more than ever. Everybody wants your damn money. Everything you do, they want your money, You're getting all these commercials, all these ads. Everyone just wants your money. That's the bottom line. So, no, football's not just going to say, oh, in memory of Damar Hamlin, we're just going to, stop playing the game, And I don't think they're going to change the rules or anything. I don't think they should. But the answer is when are they going to actually play this game? I don't know. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen there still.